Hello everyone, what's up? How you doing? Sorry it's so late. I'm okay, Mega Racer. I'm here with Simon.
Hello.
The audio levels should be the exact same as they were. Hi Legendary. Hi Dark Princess. Um, yeah, I'm doing okay. Simon's cool. He's a cool guy. We adore him. And that's pretty much the gist. There's the
It's
Sims
nice
4.
to be loved. So nice to be loved.
I'm sorry, Dark Princess. That sucks. Ooh, what's this? Ooh, get together. Is that a new thing? I don't I'm supposed to be doing my job.
These things called computer games. I think I've heard of them, but I'm not entirely certain
Uh,
what they are.
uh. Oh, Legendary Mudkip. We had to put Emmy to sleep last Friday. So, yeah, that sucked. I got a call today that her ashes were ready. And then, oh, I forgot to put on my face cam. Bazing. Oh, and I gotta make that so it's not the full thing. Position and size. To top left edge. No. Hang on. I know how to do a thing. Position and size. Reset size. There we go. Yay. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Dark Princess. Yeah, it sucked. They called today to say her ashes were ready. And, then they called me back a little bit later and they were like, oh, sorry, her ashes weren't ready. We were wrong. And that was just a new level of fresh hurt right there. I was just like, but I've been doing okay.
Mm. It is a real shame about
Hmm.
poor Emmy, but
I miss my kitty. Actually, I pulled up a couple pictures of her so I could show you all. Um, I think they're centered. They're not. Oh, nope. It's too big. Hang on. Let me see if I can fit to screen. There we go. There's Emmy. It's a dark picture, but there's my little girl. And she's such a sweetie. Oh, I'm
the
sorry,
expression says
Legendary.
it all, doesn't it? Why for are you pointing that at me and not getting me
she
some food?
she hated having her picture taken. I was only ever able, hang on, to get good pictures of her when she was sleeping. So, yeah. Yeah, there's my girl. So, yeah, that's that. And um then oh, I have another thing I want to show you all. I went to this event on Saturday to cheer myself up. Our town did this thing called Luma Lights Festival, and it's pretty cool, and hopefully this isn't too loud. Um, where is Luma? Yep.
Hmm?
Let's see. Is that? Let me
Looking
see.
at the picture. There we go. There we go.
Is it showing up?
Hmm.
Okay. So yeah, this is from Luma. Basically, they did all of this using lights, and this was one of the events. So they had different art installations. One was like a robot flying through space and stuff, but this one, it was my favorite. It was really cool. The volume should be low enough.
Here's Sydney.
So is it still showing up?
I can see it.
Okay. Yeah, okay, there we go. I wanted to make sure you could all see it. So, oh man, Skype is being a jerk. I'm sorry. Hang on. There we go. So yeah, this was all done with lights, which I thought was really cool.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it was a longer presentation. I only recorded like 45 seconds because I wanted to watch. Although it looks better through my phone than it did in person. But like basically the end of it was that this monster came out of the building and was like this sort of old god or elder god kind of thing. It was interesting. But yep, that's something our town did. Actually, technically we're still a city, but we almost lost our city standing. There we go. So there we go. That's the thing that we did.
That's
Yay.
one of those interesting differences. And in Britain, what tends to define a city is it has a cathedral. So, interestingly, the city I live in is one of the ones that isn't the case. But no. So, in order to lose your city status, basically, there's got to be this really, 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 really big explosion. Perhaps I should be giving people ideas. I don't know.
Huh. Oh God, I'm sorry. Hiccups. Hello everybody. How you doing?
Hello, Wendy.
Hi
And hello to
Wendy.
everybody I haven't
Hi
specifically
Kendall.
said hello to.
Hi
I,
Crusader.
unfortunately, I've been putting it down. I've been opening up Windows and getting organized, and haven't really been looking at the chat. But I'm
Oh.
here and I'm looking now.
I had it all covered up. Hi Melissa. Hi Haley. Loading up some Sims. Oh, I gotta set a timer. I am only gonna be streaming until 7 tonight. I'm still a little emotional. I don't quite feel up to streaming the full 4 hours. But next week I will be streaming the full 4 hours.
Well, it's understandable. I mean, people were quite considerate on Wednesday with me because I only did about 2.5 hours of my live stream because I was getting really, really tired.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I was in Wolverhampton a little while ago, Crusader 2014. Amazing! I don't think I've ever seen so many branches of Greg's, the bakers, in one city in one place. It's like you turn a corner, you'd see another one. It was incredible.
Hi, his
Uh,
angel.
Greg's the Bakers is a brand of the Americans is a British chain of bakers where everything is the same. Okay,
Hmm.
you go into a different one and it sells exactly the same stuff by people who are completely demoralized and don't want to live anymore, which is pretty much the same as the people going in there to buy stuff. And it's also the only place I've ever seen a macaroni pie. And I'll leave that one to your imagination.
Oh, macaroni pie is like a big thing in the southern United States.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
I, I, I actually will have to chat later to see if it's the same thing.
Oh, okay, yeah, we'll do that. Thank you, sweet Melissa. The message system in YouTube is a nightmare, but thank you. And I've been kind of away from Twitter for a bit. I've just been a mess. I've lost 8 pounds in a week. And, my doctor's mad at me about that. But, yeah, it's been rough. His angel, I'm doing a lot better, thank you.
I'm going to put some large sandwiches in the post to you. You'll get it back soon. Thank you.
Ew. I actually don't like fatty food. Not a fan.
All I can say then is just don't ever eat Glaswegian. It's the only place in the world. Well, some things I can understand. Battered ice cream is actually it's really really clever. It really really
Fried
works
ice
very well.
cream.
Yes, yeah, it's a
Fried
wonderful
ice cream
idea.
is amazing. Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Yes, battered Mars bars. Those are worrying.
The fair the other night, I had funnel cake, which is my favorite thing in the world. Actually, cotton candy grapes are my favorite thing in the world. But I had funnel cake, and my roommate got a fried Snickers bar. And Kenny likes fried Oreos, so I brought Kenny some fried Oreos. I really want to take care of her so she has like healthy babies and stuff. Our babies so far have been in good shape.
Oh. They haven't really had much choice in the matter, have they? And yes, so you can just imagine. I mean, look at Patty. I mean, she's a wonderful person, but you can see her looking down at the child, saying, "If you don't cut the mustard, if you're not good enough, well, let's just say we'll be getting a cow plant."
Yep. Actually, I think I'm gonna give Patty a makeover soon. Yeah. Well, thank you all for hugs. Fair food is amazing. I love it. It's wonderful. And oh, his angel, my cat got really sick, and then we had to put her to sleep last Friday. Actually, a little bit later, I can put her pictures. I have her pictures so you can see her. I can put it back up so you can see Kitty. Oh, funnel cake. Well, what you do is you get it with butter and cinnamon sugar. That's what you do. Or confectioner's sugar. But here, like at the fair here, they put anise in it, which usually I don't like, but it was really good. Really good.
This is one of those wonderful foods, by the sounds of it, that is just made so much better by adding things that drown out the taste.
Yeah. Oh, thank you,
Okay.
Hazel. But like, no, it's just very plain. But it's basically a thin dough that they extrude into oil, like in a pattern, and it makes a cake, like a circle, and then it fries all together, and then you eat it. You put like butter and cinnamon sugar or confectioner sugar or one of myriad things. So good. Yeah, they had the fried vegetable platters. They had this really, really awesome speedy thing. That speedy's a local delicacy, and it's basically marinated meat that you put on like a kebab. But they had fried speedies, and they also had like sausages, and they had Indian food, which I love Indian food. Love Indian food. Go sleep.
Well, I think my love of the curry is actually quite legendary at this point. So,
Yep. She keeps
uh,
cleaning. Stop cleaning. Somebody needs to cook. Thank you, Johnny. What are you cooking? Scrambled eggs. Whatever happened to the fish tacos? I told Bradford to make them. Oh, did the system for YouTube comments change? I've been just avoiding everything. I'm just so sad all the time.
the system for YouTube comments has changed. They've removed the requirement for Google Plus,
Oh, okay.
and as a result, and this is probably worth pointing out, as a result, a lot of YouTubers, myself included, are not getting notifications.
Yeah,
So
that's what I keep. Sorry, go ahead.
I just wanted to say, if I've missed your comment, I'm really, really sorry, and I will get round to all of them.
Yeah, I keep getting push notifications. Um, which has been annoying because I'll get a push notification for for the thingy. You know what I mean. The derp derp derp. No, 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 Johnny. Johnny, cook those eggs. Resume scrambled eggs. Yeah, I'll get push notifications for certain comments, but then they won't show up in my email. Nope, this isn't my current household. This is my stream household. So, alright, I guess. Oh, did he just make one serving of scrambled eggs? What an a-hole.
Yeah,
Johnny,
especially
it's
if you were
rude.
aiming for fish tacos. I mean, that's.
Fish tacos are wonderful. I want
I don't
some.
know. I mean, I've got to ask though. I mean, how does one make fish tacos? I mean, it does sound like something that you only really get from poor hygiene.
Gross. Um,
Indeed.
no, fish tacos are usually some sort of white fish. And you
Stick it
put,
in a taco.
yeah, you basically put it in a taco with some sort of tropical slaw. Go eat, sweetie.
Again, tropical slaw. Again, that sounds like something you get if you don't wash for too long.
Do you have slaw?
I'm sorry, I'm walking a little bit funny, but I've got a bad case of tropical slaw. Uh,
Yes. Um, oh, Crusader, it's kind of legacy. I don't know. We can turn it into a challenge later if we really feel like it. I mean, that's entirely doable. Why are you just standing at the stairs eating? You're such a weirdo.
I
Tacos are
got,
so good. I want
I got,
tacos.
I got to be honest with you, okay? I do honestly think that the American concept of what a fair is probably a hell of a lot better than what a British concept of what a fair is.
Yeah, what are your fares like?
Um, our fairs tend to be a small handful of incredibly overpriced and slightly dodgy-looking rides, and somebody selling cotton candy, which is probably yeah. Let's we think about that better, and Um, yeah, and there's somebody selling hot dogs, and the hot dogs, well, basically, if you if the hot dogs tend to look at you as you follow, they follow you as you walk around the room, and I mean, let's face it, the sort of hot dogs we're talking about here tend to be full of things that people wouldn't put into sausages, and if you think about what people put into sausages,
You're not supposed to think about that.
you're not supposed to think about that. And and then we talked about you, and we talked about these 50, 60 different types of foods that you get in your fairs, and it sounds so much nicer, to be honest with
It's
you.
really good. It's really, really good. Eventually, if you're able to come visit, you should. The state fair runs until like November, so if you're around in time to go to the state fair, you can go to the state fair. It's really cool.
Mm.
It's huge,
I
and they have all kind of expositions in this barbecue place called Dinosaur Barbecue.
mhm.
Mm, turkey
Sounds good.
legs, yeah. Um, Roasted turkey legs or fried that have mashed potatoes on them, and you just carry it around and eat it.
It sounds pretty good. That sounds
It's
really
so
good,
damn good.
actually. um, well, I don't hesitate to think about it, Miss Fujimoto. I mean, perhaps it's a hobby that you've developed. I don't know.
Hmm. Yep.
Considering the time, and considering you just started back at school, it's not surprising you're tired. Don't worry, don't let it bother you.
Hmm. Um.
Uh,
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
no, it's quite all right. Please.
Yeah. Sweet Melissa was saying it is pretty similar. Like a lot of times, if you go to amusement parks, the rides are pretty great. I do like rides at the fairs, but they can be a little bit dodgy. But um, they're generally well maintained, and I kind of enjoy it. So we're gonna trim the overgrowth. Trim that.
Oh, that's what they're calling it these days, is it?
Yeah, trim the
Oh,
overgrowth.
come here. I need to trim your overgrowth. Oh.
But yeah, it's also pretty pricey. We usually spend about like $50, $60 at a fair. That's why now that the weather's getting darker, we're going off season to Darien Lake, which is an amusement park, and they have the most amazing roller coasters. I love roller coasters. Like the faster, the flippier, the more G's, the better. Like I want my stomach to be in my throat. I want like I was telling Crystal last night, that's my roommate for those of you who don't know. I was telling Crystal that as morbid as it sounds, if I were to die um while on a roller coaster or something or on a fair ride because I love them so much, as long as I died quickly, like having my head lobbed off or something, I that's a good way to go. Having lots of fun. I wouldn't want it until I'm like old, but having lots of fun, flying through the air, feeling really good, and then my head just gets chopped off clean. And I die doing one of my favorite things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to get shot by an angry father of blonde triplets. But to each
as
their own, I
as
suppose.
long as it's for the right reasons.
I'm not entirely certain there's a right reason to that one, but
I
just as long as we're all having fun, that's all that matters.
need to move this lamp. So, let me know in the chat, um when are they releasing that new content that I should know because it's my job to know. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the person who's supposed to show blind ignorance about The Sims is me.
Well, I'm going to do my best to get back to, doing my job. That'll be great.
And I'm going to continue doing my best to be blindly ignorant about The Sims.
Yeah.
And I think between all of us, we'll all be happy, yeah?
Ooh, he made a bonsai. Ooh. Yeah, that sounds good.
I'm sorry, Dark Princess. Occasionally one dabbles. I mean, what can one say? Apart from me, look after the girls' netball team with my reputation. But yes,
Oh, November. Thank you. Um so yeah, redheads and blondes. That's your thing?
I oh, okay. I mean, if you go by the people I've dated in my life, then I've probably got a thing for brunettes. I've dated one redhead and one blonde. No, two blondes.
So it's just the exoticism.
Yeah. I think I would actually, to be totally honest with you, I mean, I mean, everybody knows I seriously over exaggerate
Yeah.
the whole redhead thing, but I will say this, I will say this, okay, and this is going to
Oh.
amuse a few people, I'm sure, but you know, the redhead in question was someone I fell for when I just what about 15, and I don't think I ever quite fell out of love with her, to be honest with you.
Hmm.
You know, we split up, and it's a long time ago now. But you know, that she's the what
Yeah.
if you know what I mean. You know.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's when you're young.
Mm.
It's always one of those things.
Yeah.
Usually it crushes you and you never get past it.
Yeah. But
It,
I got to be honest with you. I was talking to my mother a little while ago, and now that I'm single, she keeps on mentioning people that I used to go to school with who were, you know, still potentially of a childbearing age because I haven't produced enough grandchildren. And apparently she's got three kids now. So yeah, I felt one was too many. So yeah, perhaps I dodged a bullet on that one. I don't know.
yeah, go ahead, Miss Fujimoto. Can Kiddo make drinks? No. Boo.
Miss Fujimoto, I am agog with anticipation of your question.
Welcome back, Mega Racer.
Jesus. Hello, Megaway Sir, and hello, Haley Round. I haven't seen you in the chat yet
Hello.
this today.
Yep, she said hi earlier.
Ah, must have been when I was not looking.
You weren't paying attention, Simon. I'm insulted and hurt
It was
and
a
insulted
stealth greeting.
and hurt and insulted. He's gonna play some chess.
Well, I was actually in the middle of a massive panic at the point because I opened up Firefox to get the chat up, and instead of my usual Firefox, which has got 136 open tabs, it opened one up with three, none of which I'd ever actually asked for.
Huh.
So yeah, a little bit of a poopy moment there.
That's interesting. Damien was at your door? Simon, what are you doing? Why are you stalking Mega Racer?
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't stalk anyone. I just think, what I think the problem is, to be honest with you, I tend to stalk people just by standing in the room.
You shouldn't do that. Hi,
No.
artist. Ah, my hands. Eh. Uh. Burr, burr, burr. That's right, I made that noise. That happened.
Yeah, I'll. Don't worry about it, artist. A little bit longer and you can escape. Yeah,
Yep.
Chatty is a good program. I much prefer it to trying to use Twitch's chat.
I should probably use it. Oh god, what did she do? Why did she put that back there? Eat this.
Is she pregnant again?
Yeah, she's pregnant.
Uh, Actually, let's go to be honest here, okay? It's not so much a gain as still.
Yeah, pretty much. Always. Forever. God, they're all miserable because it's so dirty. I thought we hired a maid. I really thought we hired a maid.
Well, let's be honest with you. If you did hire a maid, at least one person in the household would have slept with them. So,
Oh wait, it says cancel maid service. Why doesn't our maid come and do things?
possibly because they value their virtue.
Maybe. Is it really virtue or is it just boring?
Is there a difference?
No. Happy birthday, Mega Racer. I'm excited. I'm going swimming tomorrow. It's a big deal for me. I haven't been swimming in 4 years.
Oh, well, have fun.
Thanks. I'm super excited because I actually used to be a competitive swimmer and I've missed it and I'm finally healthy enough to go. And we're going out to a lake and it's going to be like right around sunset. And I'm going to dive off of one of those little lake platforms so many times. I am not going to be doing any competitive dives though because I will undoubtedly hit my head because I am very out of shape. Very out of shape.
Well, that's a good reason to go swimming, isn't it?
Yep. Talk to your pops.
Well, I mean, you could always fake drowning if you like the look of the guard.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Wendy. Yeah, swimming is awesome. I'm sorry you can't go. Artist, yeah, I should be okay after. It's gonna be after sunset. I did get a bathing suit. I have a really long torso, so I have a hard time finding bathing suits that fit on the bottom as well as stretch enough to fit on the top, so I got a halter. But my boobs are big enough, I'm a little worried that my boobs are gonna fall out. A little
Well, again, it depends on how good looking the guard is, isn't it?
worried. Maybe. There shouldn't be a lifeguard. It's like it's a private lake, so there probably won't be. My mother used to be a lifeguard for a long time.
I'm still thinking, to be totally honest with you, that wouldn't worry about it too much. And if you do worry about it too much, that's the whole point of bikinis, really, isn't it?
Yeah. No, I don't wear bikinis. Nope, 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 nope. No bikinis. Because right now I've got Friend, and Friend has to go away. Maybe when Friend goes away, then, yeah. See, Wendy, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, the swim trunks and stuff. Yeah, like it's a halter and like it goes down to like here. So it's like but it's the only thing I could get on short notice. Yeah, no bikinis for me. She's pregnant and she's gonna punch the shit out of that thing.
Well, I mean, to be totally honest with you, if they do pop out, just ask for a marks out of 10.
It's true. Well, it's just gonna be a couple of my friends who've both seen my boobs before. So, who cares? Oh, your friend gone? Yeah, I don't know. No, like even yeah, I do okay with bikinis when my stomach's flat, but right now Friend is a problem. Friend is a real problem. And I'm losing weight really fast, so the skin isn't snapping back. So, well, it's going to. I'm just basically keeping myself covered in coconut oil constantly. Okay, earlier today someone from school came in chat that me and my friend go in and she bought someone with her and started saying how I was a bad friend and coming for your streams. This has been good. Called loads of stuff. I got quite annoyed. A bit weird. Well, if you like going to the streams, I don't see any reason that you shouldn't.
Yeah, it's your life, it's your choice. If what they're saying is, you should be hanging around with us instead of doing this, then yeah, let's be honest with you. Why didn't they say, hey, why didn't you come with us and do something? Then you can make the choice.
Mm-hmm.
Someone is saying, you should be following me rather than doing this. That's quite arrogant, really, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So you do what you want.
Yep.
Yeah, it's and make time for your friends, but if they want to hang out with you, say, hey, why can't they say, hey, why don't we hang out?
Yep, it's true.
Which brings us neatly back to your swimming costume, but moving swiftly on. Yes. Yes.